Charles knew his destiny.
This guy, his last name is Vallow.
Copy, several gunshot wounds.
He was able to see his own demise.
You lost your brother.
Yes. He and I were extremely close.
We don't know what JJ saw. We don't know what Tylee saw.
I am Tylee's aunt and Joseph Ryan's sister. As Tylee's advocate, I need to chase down the truth. I need to turn over every rock I can possibly find.
When we were finished with the search warrant and we left, that's the last contact that we've ever had with them.
Yeah.
They've never called, asked questions.
Charles Vallow told me that he had $1 million life insurance policy on his life and that Lori Vallow was the beneficiary.
The wife just showed up.
And when we have allegations here that Lori was directly saying that she was going to murder Charles, that's a problem. The next time I talked to Charles, he told me that he had changed the beneficiary to Kay Woodcock, his sister, because he trusted her to give the money to JJ.
The party's over.
Lori didn't know that he had removed her from the policy.
After the shooting of Charles, Lori did just, up and move to Idaho pretty quickly after that.
We know that the landlord asked her to move out by the end of August, and now she didn't have her meal ticket or the $1 million.
And they moved to the promised land of Rexburg, Idaho, in the company of Mr. Chad Daybell.
Rexburg has always been a strong, faith-built community, very trusting, where neighbors love each other. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is very large in this area.
And Rexburg is once again one of the safest communities in Idaho.
If Lori had designs on Chad, things are about to get really interesting when she moves to Rexburg, because Chad is married to someone else.
Facebook photos show Chad and Tammy as a happy couple.
Chad and Tammy moved here about 5 or 6 years ago with their family.
In his memoir, Living on the Edge of Heaven, Chad Daybell describes being called to Rexburg. He writes, "A voice said, moving to Rexburg will be a tremendous blessing on your children and your grandchildren."
What I remember of them is a perfect couple. Good mom, good dad, good kids.
Tammy is a real spitfire, though. She had a mind of her own, and she was not one that was easily walked on.
Chad Daybell and I served as missionaries for the LDS Church back in the late 80s. Chad was the most humble missionary that I ever knew.
While Lori and Chad have been known to attend LDS services, Chad has also written books and lectured on his own personal beliefs, which are distinct from LDS theology.
Chad was the author of these doomsday books that had a peculiar prophecy about the end of the world and how people should prepare for that.
His books are all about the end of times and dying. His visions deal with dying. When Chad lived in Springville, Utah, he was a grave digger.
Chad was the cemetery sexton before he resigned.
A few years ago, Chad wrote his autobiography, and it gives you a glimpse of the way this guy thinks and what he believes.
In his memoir, Chad Daybell writes, "I don't fictionalize any of the events portrayed. My torn veil allows information to be downloaded into my brain from the other side. The scenes I am shown are real events that will happen."
He was gathering people to Rexburg. They were moving there because Chad Daybell said, this is where you need to be.
We don't yet know the full size of this group, but what we do know is that at the very least, Lori Vallow and her family relocated to this area.
At first, everything in Idaho seemed to be going smoothly for Lori, Tylee, and JJ. JJ, already making new friends, is seen playing outside on a neighbor's doorbell camera.
They played every day almost, until he said he was moving to his grandmother's.
Thank you. There was 3 FaceTimes after Charles's murder, the last one being 35 seconds.
He said a couple little things, and then you could see his eyes look up, and
he was looking at somebody.
He's looking at something else,
Not
and he
looking
goes,
directly
"I
at
gotta go. I gotta go. Bye." And then boom, it was just that fast. Was gone, and that's the last time we saw him
or heard from him.
Or heard.
You were in communication with police and investigators because you wanted to find JJ and Tylee.
Yes. In September, I believe we learned that they moved to Idaho, but I still didn't have an apartment number. She and Chad together, they just feed off of each other.
They were actively preparing for the end that was inevitably coming very soon.
And what was she doing, according to her, to prepare for that?
Storing medical supplies, storing food, water, all the things that you would need if you weren't able to access them for whatever reason.
So she planned on surviving the end of the world?
Yes, because she was one of the 144,000.
Their mission right now is to gather the 144,000 that will be left here on Earth after the doomsday being July 2020.
Do I see him as drawing people to him? Yes. Chad's message is what draws people to him, that Jesus is coming again and that we need to prepare.
I'm an author and podcaster. Chad Daybell published my first 5 books. Chad Daybell did try to say that we'd been married before. He claimed he was Methuselah and that I was one of 7 of Methuselah's wives. And he named some other women.
Did she ever mention that her kids were among the 144,000?
She never said one way or another about the kids.
Within 7 days of Lori moving to Rexburg, she takes a trip to Yellowstone Park with Tylee, JJ, and her brother Alex. Authorities say no one ever saw Tylee again after that point, after that very last photo with Alex and JJ.
When I found out about Yellowstone, what did Lori take JJ one direction and Uncle Alex take Tylee another? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Weeks later, yet another one of Lori's family members has a bizarre run-in down in Arizona.
911, where's your emergency?
Someone just shot my window.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.